What is up, Scatter Crew? Check this out. Today we are going to be installing some new AUTOSAVER 88 headlights on this 2013 F150. Got my instructions. It says, let's start with the passenger side. So we're going to start with the passenger side. So first off, we're going to remove this Phillips head screw. And then we're going to remove this bolt and this bolt. And that's a 10mm bolt on my end. Doesn't like to screw out very easily, but it's a plastic screw. And then you basically just pull out that rivet right there. So that screw goes into that rivet, which basically forces those out. So keep this in a safe place. We're gonna open up my stool here, set it right there. Oh yeah, make sure you don't lose those. Don't want that, dropping down into somewhere you can't find it. So then you pull back this plastic piece. We're gonna tuck it back behind this little thing right there. Make sure that stays. There's one more right there. And then that headlight should just pop out like that. If you notice, there's a couple things right here that secure this side on the passenger. Well, on the driver's side as well. So now we will revert back to the instructions. Alright, so check this out. Wants us to disconnect these sockets, and it does not want us to touch the light bulbs, obviously, with our bare hands. So they do provide us. Holy cow, what is this? Okay, that one's a little more, just gotta put a little more oomph to it, but there's the light bulbs. It does not want us to touch them. So we have got our gloves that they provided us with. Be careful, we're gonna set those right there. Yeah. Alright, so basically you're just following the instructions here, right? So we need to take off this bulb here to this little connector. Basically, let's see, it says remove the bulb. So we're basically just taking out this bulb right here. We're still gonna leave the connector. And you can see on this, well, I don't know if you can see on this, but the side marker bulb, the connector, will just plug right back in. So basically, we're gonna do that. I don't know if you can see this, but we're going to do that with this. We're going to take out the headlight bulb. And then basically these two are just plug and play. So you're going to plug those connectors right back into there. So we will take off this connector here. Maybe. If I can get that stupid light bulb out. So there's that. So pull that light bulb out. And by the way, there's this little clip here. Press that down. It's a little hard to push. But we will connect. Make sure you've got these on the right. Let's see, which one? Okay, so those almost look backwards from what we need. All right, so the only thing I noticed wrong here, and this was coming straight from the factory headlight bulb. Let me get this bulb installed real quick and I'll tell you. There we go. All right, so on this, where'd this little light bulb go? Okay. Let's see if you can see this here. But on this little light bulb here, I think we're all familiar with these light bulbs, but they have a little metal piece right here and on this side, and it's going to one side or the other. The only thing I found on this connector to my side marker light was these metal pieces were on the wrong side, so they were not connecting to the metal on this side. So basically, with my gloves, I just took that little metal piece and swung it around to the outside. So be careful when you're doing that. I think they might break. I'll bring this to the attention of the manufacturer. Who knows? It might be different on the other side, but we will check it out. But otherwise, was not hard to do. Super simple. And like I said, plug and play. This connector into that connector. That connector connects right into here. I don't know if that was focused or not. Let's hope this GoPro is working properly. But now, let's take this bad boy. We will take this plastic off now that we are kind of done there. And we will shove this back into so when you're doing this, make sure that your plugs aren't getting caught behind anything. I just had an issue where mine was getting caught underneath where the plug was. And then you got to make sure, how about I take off these pit vipers here? Make sure those are lining up in the holes. Mount that back into there. And then we've got our 3 bolts to put in. Whoops. As you can see, I kind of smashed that little rubber piece into there. Come on, stay away from these headlights here. All right. Don't over tighten these, I'm assuming. I've got this little impact wrench, which makes it nice because it kind of stops it from going full power. Yeah, make sure those are nice and secure. And then we will put our little rivet screw back in. This little plastic piece right here. Go ahead and put this piece in first. Ah! That's probably gonna happen once or twice, probably, or is it just me? Just me? Just happens to me? Okay. All right, now. There you have it. Now, this is pretty simple, okay? Plug and play, pretty easy. So basically what we're gonna do here now is we are going to go ahead and we're gonna install the driver's side here. but I'm not gonna repeat the process on camera. It's the same process, just on the driver's side. So, whoa, hear that noise? That's my dog out there with the water bowl. But anyways, repeat the process with the driver's side, and then stay tuned for just a minute, and we're gonna turn these on and see what they look like. Alrighty, look at that. New headlights installed. Now, let's just show you here real quick the difference in these two headlights. Obviously, that's a big difference in the design. Yeah. All right, there you have it. That's the install of these AUTOSAVER88 headlights for the 2009 to 2014 F150. Mine's a 2013. Shout out to, I believe it's Yida. The brand here is on Amazon. It is the AUTOSAVER88 headlight. I'll post a link down below for the headlights. But right now, check that out. That is, I mean, that's just your daytime running lights right there. We've got the headlights right there. So stay tuned for another video, and we will show you what these look like. You know, driving down the road. I'll get some footage, you know, just coming at you. I'll get some footage of, you know, at night up against the garage, what they look like. They look pretty sweet right there on the garage. But stay tuned for that video. Like and subscribe. Go buy yourself some of these headlights. They are pretty easy to install. If you've watched the video, you know. But yeah, that's it. See you later. You want to add anything? That's it. That's it.